How to program 2020 Toyota Hilux and Fortuner Y3 Immobilizer when all keys are lost. The ultimate guide. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel that's your ultimate pit stop for all things automobile diagnostics, programming, and tech wizardry. If you've ever found yourself locked out of your Toyota Hilux or Fortuner, all keys lost, Immobilizer acting up, and no clear fix in sight, then this video is a total game changer. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious world of the 2020 and newer Toyota Hilux and Fortuner Y3 Immobilizer system. How do you program this tricky Immobilizer when every single key is lost? Spoiler alert, it's not as straightforward as you might think. Now here's a question for you right off the bat. Have you ever tried to program a Y3 Immobilizer yourself? Or maybe you've been stuck wondering if you can reset the Immo box without replacing it. Drop your experiences or guesses in the comments below. Let's see who's cracked this code before we even get started. But before we jump into the full walkthrough, a quick reminder. If you find this kind of deep dive auto tech content valuable and want to stay ahead of the curve, please hit that subscribe button right now. It only takes a second, but it makes a huge difference in keeping this channel going strong with fresh content just like this. As always, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. We're here to empower vehicle technicians, enthusiasts, and curious learners with knowledge about automobile diagnostics and programming. All content, including demos and discussions, follows fair use and respects copyrights and trademarks of vehicle manufacturers and toolmakers. Always ensure you follow the manufacturer's guidelines and local laws when working on your vehicle. All right. Let's get into the thick of it. Programming the 2020 Toyota Hilux or Fortuner's Y3 Immobilizer when all keys are lost isn't your typical plug-and-play job. It's more like a challenging puzzle that stumped many pros and enthusiasts alike. So what's the story here? First off, if you've tried popular tools like the Autel IM608 combined with the 8A blade AKL cable on a 2023 Fortuner H-Type 8A model, you've probably noticed something odd. The Immobilizer box wiring diagram available through Autel doesn't match the actual Y3 Immo box you see in these newer models. Instead, the diagrams correspond to older Immobilizer boxes from the 2014 to 2017 era. This discrepancy creates confusion because the Y3 box uses a completely different pin layout, fewer pins, a different communication protocol, and an altogether tougher encryption. For instance, one user reported working on a 2022 Hilux, which also uses the Y3 Immobilizer with the H-Type transponder chip. They tried tools like the Xhorse Key Tool Plus with the 8A AKL cable, which did work on some models, but when it came to this specific Immobilizer marked 89780-0K070 on the Y3 box, the usual methods just didn't cut it. So, can you just dismantle the dashboard, hook up directly to the Immobilizer box with a cable, and get it programmed using Xhorse or Autel tools? Unfortunately, no. The answer is a hard no, and here's why. This third-generation Y3 Immobilizer box is heavily encrypted and designed to prevent exactly that kind of hacking or resetting. The chips, the coding, everything about it screams replacement only. Unlike older Immobilizers that can sometimes be reset or reprogrammed with a clever tool, the Y3 box on Blade Key Toyota Hilux and Fortuner models with H transponder chips must be swapped out entirely. No tool on the market today, be it Autel IM608, Xhorse, Obstar, or even the fancy C8, can read or reset this Immobilizer because of its encrypted design. That means if you've lost all keys for your 2020 or newer Toyota Hilux or Fortuner with a Y3 Immobilizer, the only viable solution is to buy a brand new Virgin Immobilizer box from your dealer. Then, you program that new Immobilizer box with a fresh transponder chip and sync it with the vehicle's smart key ECU, which is notably larger in size on these models. Here's the step-by-step in clear terms. 1. Replace the Immobilizer box. The Y3 Immobilizer can't be reset. It must be swapped out. 2. Get a new Immobilizer box with a pre-programmed transponder chip. This Virgin box is coded from the dealer. 3. Add your new key. Once the box is installed, you add the new blade keys. 4. Activate the TC terminal. This final step syncs everything up and gets your vehicle ready to start. So you see, the Y3 Immobilizer box is designed to be a tough nut to crack. It's a security feature, but it means you need dealer intervention and genuine replacement parts to regain access. Before we continue, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, please smash that like button. And hey, if you've ever encountered this Y3 Immobilizer challenge, tell me what you tried in the comments. I want to hear your stories or any workarounds you've discovered. Let's break down the technical differences a bit more, because they're crucial to understanding why this immobilizer is so different. The older generation immobilizers, think 2014 to 2017 models, had wiring diagrams that most diagnostic tools understood. They had more pins and simpler communication protocols, so devices like Autel or Xhorse could reset or program keys with some effort. But with the Y3 generation, the third generation of the immobilizer box, Toyota introduced a more compact design with fewer pins and an encryption system that makes direct programming impossible with current commercial tools. The transponder chip embedded in the blade keys interacts closely with the smart key ECU, which is physically larger and more complex. This means that standard key programming cables and OBD dongles cannot access the immobilizer's data or reset codes. Instead, the immobilizer box's MCU, microcontroller unit, is locked down, requiring the entire unit to be replaced and freshly programmed by the dealer. I'm curious, what do you think about this replace, don't reset approach? Is it a smart security measure or a costly headache for owners and locksmiths? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're finding this info useful, don't forget to share this video with friends or colleagues struggling with the same problem. Helping others is what this community is all about. To sum it all up, if you're dealing with a lost all keys situation on a 2020 or newer Toyota Hilux or Fortuner featuring the Y3 Immobilizer box, there's no magic reset. You have to replace the immobilizer box entirely. No third-party tool on the market today can crack it or do a reset. Your best bet is to order a brand new Virgin Immobilizer box from the dealer, pair it with a new key, and activate the necessary terminal connections. This means extra cost and effort, but it's also a strong security feature that prevents theft and unauthorized access. Before I let you go, here's a quick favor. If you want more in-depth automotive diagnostic guides like this with insider tips and honest reviews, hit that subscribe button now and ring the bell. Your support means everything and helps keep this channel powered up with fresh, real-world solutions. All right, now here's that answer I promised you at the start. Can the Y3 Immobilizer on 2020 Plus Toyota Hilux and Fortuner be reset or programmed with current tools if all keys are lost? The answer is no. It's a locked, encrypted system designed to prevent resetting or cloning. The immobilizer box must be replaced and programmed by a dealer with a new transponder chip. What do you think about this tough security design? Do you think it helps protect your vehicle or just makes life harder for legitimate owners? I'd love to hear your take in the comments. Let's get a conversation going. And hey, if this video helped you out, please like, comment, and consider a super thanks to support the channel. Every bit helps keep these tutorials coming your way. Thanks for sticking with me through this detailed breakdown. Until next time, keep those engines running smoothly and happy diagnosing.